I'd been given a number of bad options. I chose them all. Now all I had to do was break into a bank, steal some documents, get them to a crooked real estate developer, and get out of the country while trying to avoid goons and cops along the way. Sapphire was waiting in the car. My secretary, Jean, was waiting in the office. The cops were waiting everywhere.
Are you coming?
Sure. The dawn be breaking soon. I hate the dawn. Looks like the grass has been left out all night. When we're done, remind me to change the plates.
Plates?
License plates, Stallface.
How?
Trade them with another car.
Oh, won't the other driver notice that his car has different plates?
Eventually.
I never would have thought of that.
Stick with me. I'm full of bright ideas.
Well, I am sticking with you. I think you're wonderful.
Well, it makes me all sticky in the right places.
It's been quite a night. Why don't we pull over somewheres and take a quick nap?
A quick nap? On the way to break into a bank? This skirt wasn't hitting on all 8. And then it hit me. Ideal. I-D-E-A-L. My father fought in the war. Growing up, I read his field manual. Ideal was the key to field orders. If one followed it, it broke down every aspect of a situation, organized your thoughts, and made your orders to subordinates clear, curt, and complete.
Spud?
Maybe I could remember it.
Spud?
I. Information. Of enemies and friendlies. My enemies included Melvin and Ferguson. 2 goons mixed up with Sapphire and Mr. the Maestro, who was also an enemy. And there was Jake Smith, Sapphire's dead husband, who I may have killed by accident. And the law. All law. And all personnel involved with law enforcement, especially Lieutenant Cooper and his sidekick Archie.
I'm turning off the next place I see.
Me? Yeah, myself, sure. A man is always his own worst enemy. But I have to be careful not to turn myself in.
I'm turning in here.
What are you, crazy?
Do you hear? Ever!
Yeah, sure thing, sweetheart.
I don't like your manners.
I don't mind if you don't like my manners. I don't like it much myself, they're pretty bad. I grieve over them long winter evenings.
I thought this might be a good place for a nap.
Sure, good as place as any.
Do you mind?
Make yourself comfortable. Sapphire. Sapphire could also be considered an enemy, but she also had a whole mess of money stashed away. And money is a man's best friend. So by default, Sapphire was also a friend. For now. Jean, my secretary, was a friend, but I didn't want to get her mixed up in all this. And then there was me. In addition to being my own worst enemy, I was also my own best friend. Right, wake up, let's go. You slept long enough, let's get this over with.
Whatever you say.
D. Decision. It's a decision of the commander of the overall picture of the situation. I was the commander. I was also the troops. The big picture was this. Steal the papers the Maestro wanted, go pick up Sapphire's big stash of money, and get out of the country before Jake Smith's body was found. Maybe change my name. I was always partial to Leslie.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sure, just trying to stay focused is all.
I like a man who can pay attention.
Yeah?
We're almost there.
E. I couldn't remember what E stood for. Expedite, expedient, entourage, Something to do with how to issue orders. But the only orders around here were from myself to myself. What E meant made no difference.
Are you ready?
I was born ready, baby. A, ammunition. How much you had and where it was kept. And whether you had any supporting fire. Sapphire had a blade. I had a gun. As for support, there wasn't any. My wits. And that was all.
All right. Here we are, lover boy.
L, liaison. Where the command post was and how to transmit messages. I had neither. But money talks. Sapphire had money. Best to keep the lines of communication tight. Tight as possible. Sapphire, baby, I fell in love with you the moment you walked through my office door.
Oh, Spud.
Everything that's happened since has only increased my love.
Oh, Spud.
I'm embarrassed that you were the one to bring up marriage. I love you, cherish you, and I'll try to make you happy for the rest of your life, no matter what happens.
Oh, Spud. I do love you so. I admit that I married Jake for the money, and I haven't always been completely on the up and up with you.
Oh, what the hell, baby, I've been around. Whatever you did before has no never mind with me. We're starting a new life together. The past is past.
Oh, you're the best.
The best you ever get. From now on, it's just the two of us, you and I. We'll get this over with, and we'll be gone. We'll get married.
Oh, Spud.
Once the maestro is hooked up, we can go pick up your money.
What money?
The money you have stashed at Rama, Hogtown, and Apsley.
What are you talking about?
Come on now, Sugar Bottom. You said you had a whole bunch of money stashed away.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't either. Listen, I don't remember telling you a thing like that. Why would I tell you a lie like that?
Well, I don't know, but that's what you said.
I...
Tell you what, you stay here. We got a job to do. I'm gonna go do it.
You're right. Let's go.
No, you stay here. I work better alone.
You aren't gonna leave me, are you, Spud?
Why would I do that?
Are you?
I said I wasn't. Try to relax. I'll be right back.
I don't know what I'd do if you left me.
I'm not gonna leave you, you hear? Just drive 4 blocks down, 4 blocks over, complete the square. I'll meet you back right here.
I swear, if you aren't here...
What'd I just say? Now go take a ride. Now to get myself out of this situation. Evening.
Evening, sir.
Having a good night?
Not too bad. And yourself?
Hey, look at the gams on that titsicle.
Huh?
Hold it right there, Spud.
Whatever you say. Hey, aren't you that little girl?
That's all right.
What are you doing here?
I told you, no one suspects me of anything. I could probably get away with murder. Anyway, I'm here for the same reason that you are. And, I believe this is what you're looking for?
How'd you get in?
Told you no one suspects me of anything.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to murder.
And by the way, I'm not angry at you anymore. Once the police took me home, I gave it some thought. I'm so sorry I didn't pick up on your plan earlier. Keep the police busy with me while you do your own investigations? Oh, you're so clever.
Yeah. That's it exactly.
So what's the plan now?
We both better scram. That guard will be waking up any minute. I'm supposed to be meeting someone in my office very shortly. Think you can get the coppers to stop by there?
You want the police at your office?
This time, yes.
I'll do whatever I can, bud.
Scram! The maestro was coming to my office in the morning. Now the law was coming too. And Sapphire. This scenario had to play itself out. Leaving the country with a knife-wielding banshee isn't the future I see myself living. If I was going down for murder, might as well take down someone bigger with me. Might even get a lighter sentence for my assistance. Hey, baby, told you I'd be here.
I never should have doubted you.
Let's go.
Where to?
My office.
Again?
The maestro is expecting me there.
Now we're through with this town.
That's right.
Let's get it over with.
Make yourself comfortable. Barkeep, a jorum of ski.
I can't wait to blow this town.
You can say that again, sister.
Somewhere warm like this.
I couldn't agree more.
What are you doing here?
Just taking care of last-minute business.
I was talking to her.
Here they are. Now, what's all this about then?
What are they doing here?
Did I miss something?
What have you done?
Mrs. Smith, I'm glad we found you.
Oh, well, life couldn't have been hot. All you had to do was follow the scent of the chief head here.
Don't even.
Now, ladies, this is neither the time or the place.
So what's this all about?
We've been trying to find you, Mrs. Smith. We have some unfortunate and disturbing news.
Really? I prefer my news fortunate and reassuring.
I'm sorry I can't be more accommodating.
So what's the news? Should I be sitting?
Why don't you try lying down on your back like you usually do? Or maybe crawling all on fours. Or maybe crawling up a pole like some crazy monkey feline cat.
All right, ladies.
It's all right, officer. She's just a little, how shall I put it? Unsatisfied as of late.
Damn you!
So what is this all about, Brooke?
You might want to sit down, considering the circumstances.
All right. Let's hear it.
It's regarding your husband.
Shay? What's happened?
We're still investigating. And I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you.
Tell me what?
Mrs. Lowry, or Mrs. Smith, there, Smith. Your husband's dead.
Oh. I see.
There appears to have been a struggle.
A struggle?
Yeah, it seems that he was smothered.
Smothered?
Smothered?
Smothered? Why would somebody break into a place to smother someone?
Well, we're still waiting for the coroner's report on this one, but yes, it would appear that he was, smothered there, like the smother. He got smothered.
We'll need you to come with us to answer some questions. Strictly procedural.
Of course.
Unless there's anything you would like to add now.
What could I possibly have to say?
Listen, I understand you're upset. It's terrible news to have to hear, and I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you.
No. You're a good egg, aren't you? I appreciate you coming down here personally.
Always.
Well, oh, where am I?
Take it easy. Here. Sit. Get her some water.
Why me?
Just go.
Fine.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm just a little.
Smothered? I knew I hadn't hit him that hard. I was being licked like the sucker I am.
Here.
Yes.
Here, have fun.
one more guest to attend this party.
Who would that be?
Well, here he is now.
The constabulary. How nice. Mrs. Smith. Always a pleasure. Anonymous barkeep. Always the friendly facility. But I don't believe I've been introduced to these two fine tomatoes. Skirts. Lookers. Ladies.
I'll make introductions some other time. Since we're all here, we can begin.
Begin.
What's going on here, bud?
Tell him everything, Spud.
Yeah, start talking.
Okay, it's simple, and I'm clean. Without going into details, I was at her house when her husband came in. We had an argument and I slugged him. I went to the kitchen to get some water to revive him, and she smothered him. She told me I killed him. I assumed I had killed him. I didn't know about the smothering yet, you see. I thought I was a murderer. She let me keep thinking that and convinced me to leave town with her. Along the way, Mr. the Maestro came along, found out about the murder, and blackmailed me into stealing some documents for him from the bank, which I did. These ones. They prove that the Maestro and Jake Smith were in cahoots, bringing the proposals for the convention center on Little Lake. Once the Maestro got involved, I figured I'd never let them lose, except to bring this thing to a climax and let the cards play as they may. So here's a crook, and there's your murderer. You can thank me later.
We could have been happy, Spud!
Hard to trust a woman with a razor. You never know what she might cut off.
Take it easy.
You could have had it all. And me to yourself.
Never would have worked,
Not
sweetheart.
another step.
Okay?
You stay
Now,
right
everyone,
there.
just be good.
Now, Mrs. Smith, you want to consider...
Oh, damn it, Copper! You couldn't possibly think a small-town Seamus could be smart or savvy enough to snag Sapphire Smith! We went together like guns and ammunition.
Sure.
Something special.
Sure.
You disappoint me, Spud. I don't like it when people disappoint me.
You're a bitter, angry woman.
Well, it's a bitter, angry world. You know what I liked best about you? You are rock bottom. I wouldn't expect you to understand, but it's a great comfort to a girl to know that she couldn't possibly sink any further.
You take that back.
Ow, that's gonna hurt.
I deserve that. If I had any sense, I never would have taken your case.
Oh, you don't have any sense. We could have had a fresh start in a new city. Living in this dump. Oh, it's like sitting in a funeral parlor, waiting for the funeral to start.
Too bad for you. I love this dinky town. And all its dinky inhabitants. That ain't much, but it's enough for me.
Far be it from me to interfere in a situation that I'm not party to, but I got a hostage here of my own. Whoa, easy there, Lieutenant. Take it easy. You're gonna have a nasty accident. Now, but you're gonna give me those papers, and I won't put a bullet in your brain. How hostage, take the papers from the nice PI. Come on. Now, I'm gonna walk out that door. It'll be like I was never here. You follow? Now, if any, so much as... Jesus, kid.
Nice work, sister.
Now, Mrs. Smith, you might want to consider giving yourself up there. You're outnumbered and outgunned, and there's no way out.
You give me Spud, and I'll give you me.
Oh, as much as that might turn me on, we can't do that.
Would it help if I said I was sorry?
Now everyone just be cool.
I swear, if you say that one more time,
No.
I'm gonna cut you open like a can of solid packed tomatoes.
Shut your plant, Archie. Now, come on, Mrs. Smith. There's no way out of here.
Oh, look at the monkey!
I've seen a lot of monkeys in my time. But there was no monkey there.
Where did she go?
You all right there, Arch?
I keep myself just a little.
It's all right. It happens. Bartender, pour us something fancy.
Well, is anyone gonna go after her?
Oh, she'll be miles away by now.
But she just left.
You're telling me how to do my job.
No, it's just that.
It's just nothing.
What about him?
Oh, yeah. You should probably take him down. Book him.
Yeah, sure.
What, screw it, ain't no bag of tails.
Looks like your dreams owning this town are over.
Someone like you couldn't kill my dreams. This is just a minor setback.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I'll be out in a couple of hours. Watch your back, Spud.
Hey, it's enough out of you. Get him out of here, Archie.
This isn't over. This isn't over! All right, I'm done.
Get out of here. Good work. Fine.
A compliment from you?
It's the only one you'll ever get. Don't expect any of them in the future there, fella.
What do you call him fella, Mac?
I'm calling you fella. Fella? I'll get you one of these days, bud. And you know it.
Only in your dreams, Cooper.
Well,
Well, 3 holes in the ground.
Good work, sister.
thanks.
Hey, you want a job?
Do I?
I can't afford to hire another assistant.
But you can't afford not
Do
to.
I have a choice?
No.
Lucky with a team, Dot.
Oh, thank you, Spud. Thank you.
Hey, what now, little gal? On one condition.
Yes, it's all right.
He is off limits.
Off limits.
That's right. From now on, you belong to me.
You?
Oh, but some men are born smart about women. Some men are born not too smart about women. But you? Oh, but you're just plain ignorant. You need me, Bud.
She was right. She knew she was right. You're a good man, sister.
You don't know the half of it.
So what's our next case?
Checkmate.
Well, I've got a taste for the finer things. I've got a palate for old cuisine. I like the sweet bits, if you know what I mean. And baby, you're old. Well, you can give me a Grand Cru, Chateau Margaux, or anything that starts with the word Chateau. You can keep your Beaujolais Nouveau. I want it just so. My tastes are discerning. I'm so full of yearning. My tongue is just burning. And baby, you're out. I don't want the same old foie gras. I can't stand a single faux pas. I need some of your je ne sais quoi. Give me the ooh, la, and I'll devour any gourmet fare. I'll savor some savoir faire. This lady's steak is oh so very rare. Taste if you dare. My tastes are discerning. I'm so full of yearning. My tongue is just burning. Oh, and baby, oh.
We have Sapphire Smith, we have